What's up, everybody? I am back, and I'm so close to finishing up the actual original project that I started this channel to do. I kicked around the idea of doing YouTube videos for a little while, but FLUME put out a new album. There were a bunch of videos, and I thought, why don't I just do every video from the FLUME album? And that was back in, I think, May. And it is now nearly November. I've kind of come in and out, but I do love this album. I like FLUME a lot. So it's just because I've been, kind of prioritizing other stuff. But I wanted to get back around to it. And so we're doing OnlyFans today. FLUME featuring VIRGEN. And I am, based on this opening shot and the title of the video, I am just going to prepare you that there may be some adult content. I don't know if there will be. But it's called OnlyFans. So, let's just be prepared for that, shall we? Three things before I get started. First of all, like and subscribe. I'm trying to get better about promoting myself. I don't really like to do that, but I want you to just think, man, he's such a great guy. He didn't even have to ask me. I just wanted to like and subscribe because I like to hear him talk. But that's not always the case. So, do like and subscribe, please. I am not a professional. I'm not a musician in any professional capacity. I don't tour or anything like that. I'm not a audio tech or an engineer. I can't make this kind of music. I love this kind of music, and I have tried to make it, but I'm not very good at it. So please don't take my opinion as authoritative, right? It's just my opinion. And part two of that is please don't be a dick. I try really hard to be thoughtful and respectful when I do these to the artist, to the fan base. And I would just ask for a little bit of that in return. All right, let's keep it friendly around here. I got my coffee, and we're ready to go. This is OnlyFans by FLUME.
Hi, you're calling to Virgen Maria's hotline. How can I help you? Please call 666666666. Check my price, never think twice. Puta all night. Pull up, this is so right. Instagram won't let me stop. Fucking driving to the top. I break to the anime shop. OnlyFans, that's my job. Me. We'll never be. No, just a puta wanna be. I'm the bitch, puta queen bee. TikTok won't let me stop. Fucking censorship, oh my god. Break to the sex shop. OnlyFans, that's my job.
All right, another one with just really, really cool imagery. Harley is either him or his creative team, or both of them. They have such a cool vision for how they put their videos together, the way that the videos track with the lyrics or with the theme of the album. I wasn't planning, maybe at any point, to talk about my opinions on sex work, but here we go. I am pro sex work. I think people should have the right to make a living with their bodies. I think that's fine. I also think that it's the sort of thing that people should be very thoughtful about before they make that decision. Here's what I know. Okay, here's what I know about OnlyFans. The vast majority of creators on OnlyFans make less than $150 a month. Now, if you're fine with that, all right, I don't care. Do your own thing. But you have to take into account, how much am I going to put out that could never go away, right? If you put stuff out there and somebody saves it and puts it on fucking Reddit or whatever, that's out there forever. Now, right now that may not matter, but when you're 35, 40 and you got a 15-year-old, you might feel differently about them seeing your, potentially running into your adult content, or having their friends be like, hey, yo, I saw your mom or dad or, your stepmom or whatever on OnlyFans back in high school. Now, again, it's entirely possible that doesn't matter. And that's fine. I want people to have the freedom to make those kinds of decisions, because you can make really good money doing it if you're willing to put in the time and effort. But it takes a lot of time and effort. It takes a lot of hours. It's not as much fun as it looks. A true fact about me is I know a couple of adult film stars from when I lived in LA, and I have heard some stories about what it's like working in that industry, and it's not as glamorous as it sounds. Now, if you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it with your partner, whatever, right? You guys you're like, well, we have a lot of sex. Why don't we just film it? Okay, fine, right? If you're enjoying it, if you're enjoying what you're doing, I don't have any real issues with that. As long as you know the potential, the ups and downs of it, and the fact that you might not make any money. But if you are thinking that you're going to get in it to make money, you would probably be better served by working at Starbucks. That's just the truth. So I want people to protect themselves, because while I don't have any moral issues with it, I do have concerns about how it could lead to people being treated, what it could mean for you later on in your life. That stuff might come back, and it could be embarrassing later on. So that's my take on sex work. I think part of the point that Harley is trying to make with these, and I think what I agree with, is there is a level of cynicism to it, and it's frustrating, right? Like, people are starting to feel like if they start to get popular, right? Okay, so I remember this specifically. I was not part of this brigade. I have spent very little time. I saw her perform once, and that was it. But Bad Baby, or Nicole, something. That Catch Me Outside girl, right? She is, I think, 19 now. And she put out music starting like 2018 maybe. So she would have been like 15 or 16. And there was like countdown clocks of her to when she was 18, so that she could start doing nude stuff for the creepy people who are fans of her. Not hers. She didn't start that countdown clock. That was just randos who were like, 300 days till she turns 18, and then we can get that OnlyFans. And that's creepy as hell. And two, it is, you are removing somebody's humanity, basically, right? It's just an object, and there is a tendency to treat particularly attractive women, but let's say attractive people of all genders and flavors, particularly famous ones, as objects, particularly sex workers as objects, and it's very detrimental. It's very damaging. The commodification of sex, which is not new, but has been much more ubiquitous, it can hurt you, right? I've tried to be very clear that I am very open-minded. I don't give a shit what you do, but I do care how you treat people. I do care how you think about people, right? And sex workers are real people with real thoughts and lives and ideas and like emotions and shit. And famous people or attractive women who have not started an OnlyFans do not owe you an OnlyFans, right? They don't have to do that. That's not something that you should expect from them. If somebody wants to do it because they enjoy it, that's great. Excellent for them, right? I hope that it's successful. But nobody should be pushed or badgered into it. I find that unacceptable. Now, that was a long rant about the topic of this song. The song itself, I really enjoyed. I would have not minded if it was longer. That's one of my big complaints with FLUME is a lot of these songs are only a couple minutes long, and he's so good at the slow build of sort of adding layers that sometimes I feel like I don't get a long enough. I don't get to visit long enough with the part of the song where it's really it's full, right? The whole song is there. All of the layers are there. Although, to be fair, I bet when he's playing live sets and you can, chop these songs up and stretch them, I bet that's cool. I need to see FLUME. Somebody, I'm going to put this in my description today. Somebody buy me a ticket to go see FLUME. I think that's all for this one. I really like this song. Hopefully I didn't get too philosophical. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe out there. Drink lots of water. And treat women like people.